Less than an hour and a half. Eastern Washington from up in Cheney, just a short drive south tonight to take on the Cougars. Eastern Washington, they'll be right back to work tomorrow against the WCC. They head back home to face Gonzaga up in Cheney. Tonight, their focus is on trying to upset Washington State on its home floor. First kill for Washington State in total tonight. Moran with that popped up by the Cougar block. Washington State trying to get into the crowd for it. Slow start last night at home against Seattle U. Fought back to win it in 5. Just able to scramble to return a free ball to Washington State. Krista Dulu punches it through Eastern Washington's side for the second time tonight. Washington State. Maddie Joswick, freshman, served for the Cougars. Munar Galmace, the set for Kate Hayhurst. Brugman putting it up there for Aaron McInnes. And the Cougars down the middle with Cameron Lingenbrink. Colorado. Just really loved what Lukovic was able to do last night against Seattle U. Cameron Lingenbrink played at Central Kitsap High School. She's serving now for the Cougars with a 4-point lead once again. And Cameron Lingenbrink adds an ace to her very nice opening set. This year it's creating great positional battles, also giving both Cougar setters a lot of good options in this 6-2 system. Olivia Ward, Kate Hayhurst, is tipped up on the block. Hagel trying to set that up. Tia hitting 400 here at the young start. The 5'9" freshman from Meridian, Idaho, just outside of Boise, can fly. She has the Cougars up by 6, and Italia Bernal serving. Bernal sending Cameron Hagel down to the floor. And off. Galmace gets that overpassed, and Mary Healy cleans it up. Basketball in Cheney. Trying to build on a 3-point run. Cameron Lingenbrink in this opening set. Over to Lukovic, off the tape, cross the floor, but wide. And Washington State takes the opening set, 25-16, a set in which the Cougars, the gap to 7. Washington State built out a mountainous lead in the first. Cameron Lingenbrink extending her team lead now to WSU opening with serve in the second set. New addition for Eastern Washington, Bria Carlisle. Mary Healy tooling the block to open the scoring for the Cougars in set 2. It's now a couple kills for Healy. Cougars with 5 hitters with multiple kills tonight. Cameron Lingenbrink leads the way with 4 for Washington State. Italia Bernal has an ace for the Cougars. 12th ace for Bernal. Breaks her out of a tie with Lucy Bleshkova and Tinons Munar Galmace coming in. The trio each had 11 aces. Lukovic blocked away. Eliana. Tia's already won 2 West Coast Conference Freshman of the Week honors. Was also recruited by Eastern Washington. Back set, Cougars. Put a roof on Alyssa Radke. Free ball to Washington State. Bleshkova out of the middle. State, as they're attacking at will at this point, a nice target in the middle. Lucy Bleshkova for Italia Bernal. Out of this world the last 3 games for Eastern Washington. Free ball to Washington State. Bernal the set. Lingenbrink out of the middle for the Cougars. 2. Washington State blocks another away. Floor. There to watch Bollenboy. Burns caught Haraguchi's eye as just a lightning quick defensive. Mary Healy with an ace. High school outside of Boise. Long set to Lukovic, blocked. Kate Hayhurst there with Cameron Lingenbrink. Led the Cougars tonight with 6 kills on 6 attacks. A perfect night for her so far. Bleshkova knocked back in the middle. Eliana Tia, boy, that's a long set to Tia. What a job by Cameron Lingenbrink. Maturity, something that John Haraguchi really talked about with both she and Lukovic. Their maturity helps lead this team. There's Lukovic out of the back row, and Lucy Bleshkova has the solo block. Volleyball first teamer from a year ago out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, trying to serve home the second set. And Ward does just that with a service ace. Olivia Ward, her 9th ace of the season. Cougars storm through the second set, winning it by 14 points. And a convincing 2-0 lead tonight on their home floor. Climb, though, for the Eagles right now. Taryn Vreeling's in for Washington State. Mary Healy, nice fight for the Cougars in the second. Another addition coming on for the Cougars is Krista Dooley, the Rutgers transfer. 10th attack. She joins Eliana Tia in double digits in attacks, but other than that, 9 for Krista Dooley, 8 for Lingenbrink, 7 for Bleshkova. Cougar setters have been unpredictable tonight. There's Lingenbrink giving Washington State the lead in the third set. Team leading 8th kill for Cameron Lingenbrink. Lingenbrink 1 away from matching her season high. Ace for the Cougars. The Apple Cup, Washington State and Washington here in Pullman. Lucy Bleshkova up for the overpass and the kill to join the Cougars last spring. Corey Strader's just raved about how much she's improved. Already a great player coming in out of high school. Bleshkova up for the block for the Cougars with Eliana Tia. Anna Bullock. Natalia Bernal tight to the net on the set, and Eliana Tia puts it away for the Cougars. Washington State, through all this efficiency, still hitting above 400. Yet to have a player check into double digits in kills. Tia is now 2 away. Cameron Lingenbrink also sits with 8 kills at this juncture. Too long for the serve for Tia. Both teams have had 6 service errors. Washington State 5 aces to Eastern Washington's 2. The Cougars have really prevented any big scoring runs for Eastern Washington tonight. 75% side out for the Cougars on their home floor. Bernal for Mary Healy, pounds that down the line. 7th kill for Mary Healy. A lot of time to hang and put power behind that. All can be found here on ESPN Plus, the home of West Coast Conference Volleyball. Tino's Munar Galmez on the serve out of the Eastern Washington timeout. Mary Healy, another rocket down the line onto the Eastern Washington side. Ward for Tia again, and Tia this time doesn't miss down the line. Lucy Bleshkova you saw back in for the Cougars. Ward had to avoid the net, and Eliana Tia flies for. Anna Bullock has the serve. Eliana Tia, now a tip this time. Sides. Eagles now in front. First time they've been in front late in the set. Melina Christodoulou answers back for the Cougars. Have some work to do if they're going to get there. Natalia Bernal for Mary Healy. A tip for Healy for the Cougar point out of the timeout. Washington State is now out of timeouts. Eastern Washington has 1 remaining. Mary Healy is 1 kill away from 10 tonight. Healy. Tough serve, almost her third ace. Does get her team a free ball. Melina Christodoulou hammered off the block back at Washington State. Lukovic there for it. Now Alyssa Radke. Bernal for Christodoulou, and Washington State knots it at 22. Melina Christodoulou. Twin sister loves that. That's her 9th kill. Sets behind Radke. Basically free to Washington State. Out of the back row, Eliana Tia. That's 3 straight points for the Cougars since their timeout. 4 set points in the 3rd set of that match. She looks to take the Cougars home tonight with a short serve. Callista Lukovic pushing to the back corner. A joust. Italia Bernal pushed it across. And it's a double contact to finish it. The air for Eastern Washington gives the Cougars the win in straight sets, 25-23 in the 3rd. Eastern Washington putting up a great fight in the 3rd set after Washington State ran away